over. Oh, see, yes, screen region OP. Hold on,
Okay.
properties.
Hey there. You can see my ceiling and my fire detector.
Hold
That's
on.
good.
Skype select. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kablam, bam. There's Andrew's lovely face. Look at that.
Hey there.
All right, now we're all set.
All right.
I am way hyper. I've had lots and lots of Coca-Cola and pizza and chocolate dunkers from Pizza Hut. So I
Oh,
am beyond hyper. I apologize in advance. Uh, so, hi guys! This is What in the World's with me and Andrew. And this is our fourth week. It's been a month. Isn't that crazy?
yes. It's
It seems
totally
like we just
crazy.
started this yesterday. Like,
Yeah, it does.
so
It's
pretty
amazing how fast it
exciting
goes.
stuff. Obviously, the Cystic Fibrosis Marathon has been going really well, so I'm really excited. We're at $270 donations, so keep up the good work, guys. $5, $2, whatever you guys can give, keep giving, and we keep giving stuff away. So just keep it up. You guys are doing awesome.
Yes, indeed.
But the show must go on, so why don't we just go on into things? Um,
All right.
the first post here is done by you, so I'll let you go ahead and talk about it. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Oh yes. The someone actually calculated the amount of calories it takes, or the amount of calories to burn when you click a mouse, or when you do a mouse click, which is apparently 1.4 calories per click. And I mean, for someone who is a non-gamer, probably wouldn't mean much, but when you look at pro gamers who are clicking all the time, or even just a normal gamer, that's quite a lot of clicks and calories burned.
I'd like to. Now I can tell people it's okay. I'm losing weight. Like this is part of my workout regimen. Playing League of Legends, going click 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 click, and then when I die, going flip the table is like part of is part of. I told you I was hyper. Like gave you fair warning. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Like somebody needs to do like for real statistics on this and see how much in a typical game of League of Legends how much calories we burn.
It's a good question because we're not just using a mouse; we're also using a keyboard, and we're having to keep moving around our hands. So it's a good question.
It's I don't know. I don't know. Like and I bet it would depend on each character because obviously some characters you're going to have to use skill shots and other ones you wouldn't. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Um Unrelated to games, but also kind of big news or kind of funny silly news that happened. I'm a frequent reader slash watcher of G4 TV, and they were talking about the upcoming Star Wars movie. Everybody's talking about it's been going on for a couple of months now, and they're trying to talk about what's going to happen, who's going to be in it, that kind of stuff. And Carrie Fisher was like talking, and apparently as a joke, said that she would be reprising her role as Princess Leia. They've already talked to Mark, and there's rumors of other people returning. So I just wanted to have a general discussion with you, Andrew, as children of the Star Wars era. I mean, do we? I mean, obviously, the last couple of movies weren't well received. Um, do we want those older actors and actresses to come back and play those old roles? And I mean, obviously, a lot of them are much older than they were in the original series. I don't know how well that will be received either.
Um, it's a good question because I think in the which movie was it? It was a recent one. I think it was like 21 Jump Street. Didn't they have like the actors from the actual TV show from a while, or from the old TV show?
Yes, they did. That's a comedy,
Yes.
though. So,
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, I guess yeah. Looking at it, it's a comedy. It could be different. I don't know, really. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, it would probably be pretty cool to see the old actors again, but
I don't know. Will
depends on the person.
Disney kill it? I mean,
Well, we don't know yet.
I know. I mean, like, this will definitely make or break anything they have in the future, right? Because isn't the Clone Wars cartoon that was on TV, isn't it done too now? So, and that was...
I haven't seen it in forever, so...
Okay, apparently I'm the only one that still watches Saturday Night cartoons. But I don't know. I think that they have the potential to do really well, given who they chose as to direct it. So, I don't know. I just wanted to get that out there and talk about it. And as we know more, we can talk about it in later shows. And that's kind of our thing, is like bringing it all for full circle. So,
yeah, definitely.
The next thing, also, Minecraft is actually going to have a physical copy now that you can buy for Xbox 360. But I don't understand why they wanted to do this, I guess, because, I mean, you can obviously download it off of the store. It's the same price, and it doesn't come with any extra stuff.
If I recall, the Xbox 360 doesn't have a wireless, correct? Or you have to buy a separate device to have wireless on the
No, the
Xbox
new ones have wireless built in.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, before it would make sense because some people aren't close enough to an Ethernet port to connect to the internet. But
I guess if you didn't have internet.
But yeah, I guess
then you wouldn't be watching our show. So
it's true. But, I mean, if you had no internet, you would definitely want to be playing Minecraft all day. Which actually reminds me. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, a couple of other games went this way too, didn't they? Like Castle Crashers has a physical copy of its game too.
Indeed.
So. And
actually, just recently they also announced. I don't know if you know the game Terraria, but they're also releasing a console for PS3 and Xbox 360. So that's going to be pretty cool. They're going to have some cool new features. I don't know if they are going to have these new features in the PC version. I really hope they do. Which actually brings up a point, just like in when we were talking about Diablo 3, Diablo 3 last show, about how, I think it was last show anyway, that it would not have the compatibility with the PC version, and it wouldn't have the gamepad support or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it doesn't turn out like that, because it wouldn't be. I don't know how many people react badly to that, but I would imagine a lot of people do, and hopefully they don't. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's exciting that both Minecraft and Terraria are coming to the PC.
Yeah. Don't get me started on the Battle.net stuff. But I mean, like, I really wish that they had cross-platform way of doing that kind of stuff, but I guess they just haven't developed it yet. I don't know. Maybe they have cooler stuff for that later down the road.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy XI had cross-platform, so I guess not everyone wants to do it that way, though.
So the next thing okay. So I have 2 Call of Duty things listed on here today. Woohoo! Okay, well, the first one, I was I had to reread this article a couple of times because I'm like, are they really releasing new stuff for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 like this soon? Like, I feel like they usually wait a lot of time to do stuff like this, but now they're offering personal customizations for your Xbox 360 Black Ops 2 game. They're going to add Nuketown 2025, which was originally a pre-order incentive when you pre-ordered the game. Now it's available for free. So, to all you people who spent the extra money...
it was a pre-order, so it wasn't extra, was it?
Oh, I guess not, but like you're all like, I don't know. Well, like BioShock Infinite like is coming out in like a week, and the one of the pre-order incentives is getting all the extra stuff. If they waited a couple of months after that and then were like, oh, now all the stuff, you know, you just get it. I don't know. I'd be kind of upset because then I felt like, well, why did I pre-order it?
Definitely.
They also are having new theme packs that will include weapon camos and calling cards for 160 Microsoft points each. So, yay.
How much does that run for?
I have no idea. Probably a couple bucks is my guess.
Okay. Okay.
Additionally, when Nuketown comes out for free, Nuketown Zombies will also be something that you can buy as standalone for 400 Microsoft points. So, Zombies on Nuketown. Woohoo! And you can unlock extra creative class slots by spending real life money now, too. So, it's the way of the world, which is kind of something that I had down here in a really long rant about microtransactions coming to Call of Duty and coming to games and how it's getting a little bit out of hand. It feels like these console games and these PC games are switching into the way of like Facebook games, where like if you want something extra, or if you want a different outfit, or if you want your gun to be pink or purple or zebra striped, it's okay. You can just pay real life money and make it that way. And I think I'm already paying real life money for the game. Like, if you're going to introduce these things, let me have them for free. Like, yeah. I already spent $60 on your game. If I play it on the Xbox 360, I pay per month to play it online with my friends. Now you're telling me, hey, if you want bacon to be all over your gun, well, guess what? You can spend $20 and you can have that. You know, like, I feel like you should give me a plate of bacon as well with the money that I spend to play this game.
It would be nice.
I just need this butler to make me food now that I've spent like this money, this absorbent amount of money on your game. I
mean, I'm all for microtransactions, but when it comes on a game that you have to pay for and constantly have to pay for monthly, I don't agree with.
But this is a real thing. It's a real pack that you can buy. It's called the Bacon Personalization Pack. Or you can cover your gun in greasy, delicious bacon. And it's only $2.
Wow.
$2 real life money.
I like bacon, but I'd rather spend that $2 when
you could go buy real bacon in real life.
Yes.
Like that's.
I mean, I'm not sure who really wants bacon on their gun.
The point being, Black Ops 2 customizations, real life money you got to spend to get them. So, I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. It's a little ridiculous. I wonder if any other games are going to go with this. Like, now they did say to their credit that none of these upgrades will actually help or improve your game experience. Like, so it's not like they're buying something that's going to help them kill you.
Right, and that's really important. The microtransaction, it's really. Sorry, I went off track, but yeah, it's important. Otherwise, then people who can't buy stuff will get all. That's not fair.
Yep.
I remember I played a game. What was that? I think Trickster Online, if you've heard of it. And I was like a level 60, and I was killing level 120s with cash shop stuff. So that was a fun time. But
okay.
Yeah, obviously that doesn't sound really good for PvP wise.
No. I mean, it'd be like if you could buy, I don't know, a specific cloak in World of Warcraft or something like that would give you increased stats. Nobody's gonna want but you had to pay real life money. Everybody'd be like, "What? I can't believe that!" So, I mean, obviously they can give you pets. I mean, and stuff.
if it was a virtual reality game and it was based on microtransactions that you
have different.
to buy weapons, that would be kind of cool. I will admit that. I would probably be okay. Sure, but it would basically be a how to say it. You know, you would be buying power, but it's a virtual reality game. It would be basically the whole game is based on power.
So it's
We're
like real
buying
life.
Power. Yes.
Anyway.
but, without actually hurting anyone.
Okay, we're gonna move off this subject because I could just rant about that. Did you want to talk about SimCity?
Yes. Let me get that link and share it because it's actually pretty surprising. And in fact, it would probably make a few of you who may have already bought it a little angry. Apparently,
more angry than they already are.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. You'll be even more angry. Well, I mean, the whole reason they're angry is because they're having trouble getting on. This will make it even worse because now, apparently, modders found out you can run it offline. So it's like, what? They're having all these trouble, and it could have been run offline the whole time. I mean, what do you think of that, Gina?
Don't use curse words. I think that what happened in the whole situation was really dumb. And I feel that if I had purchased the game, which I'm not going to until, like, I don't know, maybe a month from now when it's cheaper,
working better.
It wasn't planned well, and I mean, I'm not surprised that it's able to play offline. Pretty much any game that you can play online, somebody's going to find a way to play it offline.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just after hearing everybody like rage about it, I feel really bad. But I mean, I didn't buy the game, and this is probably, I mean, a lot of games like it, I feel like are getting pushed out earlier than they need to be, and that's part of the reason that they're not well received by the gaming community in general.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many PC games that have come out recently that just are not up to par or not where they needed to be, but they released them anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, like the Diablo 3 launch, I didn't get it, but I heard so many bad things about it. And even I think it's anything that starts for the first time. I'm sure it will have a bad launch, but if it takes more than I'll say a day, more than a day to fix the problems, you got a really bad problem.
Mm-hmm. Please, like, BioShock Infinite, don't be that way. Please, BioShock Infinite, don't be that way.
Is that going to be online, fully online as well?
No, but like it's my favorite game series. I just hope everything's fine with it when it comes. That's all.
Hopefully it's the case.
Let's see. What else do we have on the agenda? We can talk about real quick because we only have a few more minutes.
We can talk about the Minecraft visualization. It doesn't really take that long. I mean, it's more of a video. Did you want to show the video? How long is the video?
It's long.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll just link it. It's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a visual representation of Minecraft in the 826 days of development, and it shows who worked on it and what they worked on over the days. So it's pretty awesome. So definitely check out that link and watch the video.
Woohoo! Okay, so are we ready for our first guest?
Yes, indeed.
And can you do all the adding and all the jazz with the stuff and the jazz?
Yes.
Bear with us for a moment.
Now people aren't going to see me.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to fix it. I'm going to have to fix everything. Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
You guys get to look at me for a second. Yay!
Yay!
Know how much you guys like me, right?
Gina's awesome.
I am awesome. I'm
Or-
also modest. There's Andrew.
Hi. Let's
Properties.
see.
We're waiting on Ivan. I don't know where he is, but
Yes, I guess he's not there? He's on busy, so he probably isn't seeing the call.
kablam. Well, this is fun. Technical difficulties. OP. Hi, Mixie. I can
what do
sit
you
here
call
and talk to
technical
chat for a
difficulties?
second. How is everybody? We're at 51 viewers. You guys should get more people in here. At 60, we'll probably give away more stuff. So it's like...
We're giving away Portal 1 and 2. It's not just 1 or 2, it's both of them together. So you'll get 2 games. So 10 more people, and we'll give away that copy of Portal 1 and 2 together.
I can find that out. We can find out the total.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, there you
Hey there.
are. We're trying to find out the total real quick. Hey, Ivan, can you turn on your webcam? Pretty peas.
Sure. Alright. Yeah. Fix the cam.
Loading.
So Timo Hat,
Timo Hat, what up?
it's
Oh,
an Ivan with a Timo Hat. Hello there. Alright, so that's normal. The very first question we ask you is, who in the world are you?
I am Ivan Macias, aka War Machine in the Summoner's Rift. And yeah, just a normal guy in LA.
We can barely hear you. Is there any way you could turn up your mic a little bit?
How about now?
Oh, much
Yep.
better.
My mouth.
Yep, that sounds good.
So, I know some of the people here probably watched it earlier, but we're going to go through some of these questions that you might have talked about anyway. So,
Sure.
what games and genres of video games do you play?
Do I play them? I play League, play World of Warcraft, play Terra Online, Diablo 1 and 2, Warcraft 3, Warcraft 2 and 1.
So RPGs and MOBAs, pretty much.
Yeah, a whole bunch of RPGs and MOBAs. Consoles, GTA, Call of Duty, Black Ops, Call of Duty, all the Call of Duty franchise, whole bunch of games. I just love to hang out with my brother and play with him.
Cool.
Cool.
What's your favorite game?
Yes.
Favorite game? There's no favorite game. Any game is my favorite. It makes me smile, enjoy, and hang out with my friends. That's the game. To be honest, it's the I don't know. I want to say League. It's my number one priority. League. That's all I
League
can
of
say.
Legends.
Yes. Speaking of League of Legends, you have your positive community, but you also have your negative community. How do you stay positive when you're with a negative atmosphere?
To be honest, I just stay calm, ignore it. I put on my ignore if they have like a negative comment, like those toxic players. I want to say be positive. If there's a person on top lane or bottom lane, they get really mad and they're yelling, putting all caps, saying, "Oh, I'm feeding, help me out, this and this and that." I just keep calm and tell them, stay calm. If you're feeding, bottom and top will carry you. We're fine. If I face with trolls or if I face with just negative people, I just take a break, a 5 or 10 minute break, have a walk with my dogs, go out, take a break of the game. Like that won't affect my mindset when I enter another game. Because if I do, I'll be more negative and I'll be upset, and yeah, it's a complete chaos.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I'm losing it.
So, so no more Hypergenia?
Yeah, I think I'm crashing. Actually.
Well, have you ever had to deal with real life friends being toxic players? And what
Yes.
What have you done about that?
I just tell them keep calm. It's all right. Don't worry. Like I want to say, my brother in an instant, or yeah, my brother. He's sort of a toxic player when he plays Call of Duty. But I tell him, hey, keep calm. After you're done a game, just ignore those people. I tell him my advice to other people, and I like to pass it on. Pay it forward. And I have other friends who are really toxic players. They like to get mad, and they get really mad, and they just, after they're done with the game, I can hear the door shut really, loud, and I just talk to them and tell them, hey, look, keep calm, take a break, just drink a water. I give them my advice. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Sounds like being calm is the key.
Yeah. Keep calm and carry on is what somebody said in the chat.
Oh, yeah, that is true. It's keep calm. Just stay calm, because if you get really mad, it's gonna affect other people, it's gonna spread. It's like a virus.
Yes.
How do you believe you impact the community by being positive?
Honor, getting a lot of honor points. Get well known, and they'll pass. They'll add you as friends, and you build a connection and a friendship with them, and yeah, that's all I could say right now.
Cool. And last but not least, why is your screen name War Machine? What made you choose that?
Reason why I picked War Machine, it all started off on World of Warcraft, when it started in Wrath of the Lich King. I have a friend, or my coach, I was in MMA in high school, and we had junior MMA tournaments that were going on, and my coach was War Machine, and he's well known in the MMA. I hardly don't see him anymore, so I use his name because I look up to him, and he's a hero of mine, and he's a friend of mine as well, and he's a good fighter. And at the same time, I'm a huge fan of comics, so War Machine was my favorite comic book person for Iron Man.
Uh-oh. Did I just lose all my sound?
No, Andrew.
Okay.
What?
Almost had a heart attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, oh my god! I can't hear!
Is my mic that bad?
Yeah.
No, you just
I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
I freaked out. Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got the name from War Machine on DK, on Scarlet Crusade, and then I leveled him to 80, 85, and 90 now. And when I started playing League, I was like, oh, I have no name, or I don't know what to put in. I thought putting Famous Ivan as my character in WoW, but I said, no, I'm gonna put War Machine. It's my favorite character. I'll do it. I'm an aggressive player, so I go at war, and it shows.
Isn't his dog cute?
My dog? Wait.
That's what they were like,
My
I
dog?
see a dog!
Oh yeah, she's going under my bed. She's messing up my bed. It's cool.
Okay, well, I think we got to move on, but it was good to hear from you and everybody get to know you a little more. So cool. Thanks for coming and hanging out.
Yes,
All right,
definitely.
Any giveaways you guys want to do?
Sure.
We need
Let's
4
do
more
them right now.
people to give away Portal. I'm just
Let's
saying.
see. Yes. Let's see. How many people do we have currently?
I see 56.
We just need 4 more people, guys. Just get 4 more people, and we can give out some. We'll give out Portal 1 and 2 and one more thing.
Yeah.
From my end, I'll give you.
Yes.
Here you go.
Is that-
Ooh.
How much? $10 RP card. So 4 more viewers. $10 RP card.
And I'm not trolling, guys.
And Portal 1 and 2.
So tell your friends. Get everybody in here. Tweet it out. Tell celebrities. I certainly did, and we got up to 60 viewers, and then they all left. But I tweeted at celebrities, and it seems to work. So just tell everybody. Have your mom come in, for God's sakes. So
She'll love it.
your mom, your brother, your little sister, who's like, as long as they're like, you know.
If you have a computer, come on, guys. Just like open it up, show them, and yeah.
We're just trying to give away free stuff. And while we're at it, we'll mention Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Guys, $2, $3, $1, 50 cents. I don't care. You guys should donate. Down below, there's a banner that says Cystic Fibrosis Foundation Marathon thing. And you click on it, and it'll take you to our PayPal. And then at the end of the marathon, we're going to donate everything we get to them. Everything. So go, donate. Spend your money, because then when you spend like extra money, then you get entered for more prizes, and then like you can get cool stuff, and then I will send you my chapstick. Like I will do whatever I have to get more money for the Cystic Fibrosis
I want
Foundation.
those chapsticks.
I know. Hey, Burt's
Strawberry
Bees.
flavor. Ooh.
I have like a million chapsticks sitting here because I'm on the computer all the time. So
Okay, better. If someone donates $50 from you guys, you could ask your mom, ask your dad, borrow their credit card. And,
don't do that. Nope. No.
no, you can't.
Don't do that.
Like ask your
Ask.
father and mother.
Ask.
Just always ask, and you guys would get a Ramis hat.
Put it on. Show how it looks.
Here you go. Oh, put it on.
Yes.
I have a viewer on my channel that brings his dad watches my stream with him, which is interesting. But do it. Bring your mom. Bring your dad. Hide your
Look at
kids.
that.
Hide your wife.
Look at that hat.
Come on, guys. You want this?
You want that hat. You want that Ninja Ramus hat.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
So if you guys want one, dude, just donate $50 or something.
Alright, you have until the end of the show to get 60 plus viewers, and we will start giving these things away.
Oh, we need one more. One more viewer. We have 59 viewers.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, we sure do. Well, either way, we'll do the giveaways after the show, which would be in how long now, Gina?
What?
What, another hour? If we can hold 60 viewers for an hour, we will give out these awesome things.
They have to stay here for an hour? No, I'm just kidding.
Gina. However, we will have, whenever we do hit 60 viewers, which I think we probably have, we'll give out the first 2 things, the RP card and the Portal 1 and 2 copies in chat. So, thank you, Ivan, for coming on.
Oh God, we'll get a bunch of Beaver Fever guys in here. Anyway, so on to our next guest. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Bye, Ivan.
That was fast.
Ka-cha. And now for everything to get messed up again. Woohoo! Do you have everybody on Skype, or do I have to add?
You have to.
We're going with Justin, right?
Yes. All right, we are at 61 viewers. So, why don't before we do that, I'll do the giveaways right now. Oh, am I the call owner? I am.
I guess so.
Roll the dice. Let me update first.
Oops, wrong thing to move. Wrong thing to move.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
can you wait just a second? We're giving away stuff.
Okay.
Hey Gina, guess what?
What?
You totally won.
Oh God, what did I win?
I'm sorry, you don't get it.
I know.
You aren't allowed to win.
I know.
Raiden Beats has won.
I won the pleasure of knowing that I won before Raiden. That's.
Yeah.
Here, I'll. You know what? Since all the cameras are just messed up.
Should we give the option, or should we just give in order Portal 2 and then RP cards?
That's up to you, man. That's your
Oh,
job.
sure. Okay. Let's give the option. So if Raiden he has 1 minute and 20 seconds to reply. If not, we will move on to the next person.
Raiden Beats, right?
Yes.
Dog. I'm here.
Oh,
It's
there he
like-
is.
yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Do you want Portal 2 or RP?
Hi, Nate. Uh-oh, I'm out
Hey,
of
Nate.
Coke. This is a huge
What?
deal.
What?
I'm out of Coke.
Okay. So Raiden gets Portal. Oh, okay. So next person. Okay. Click. Valare. 13.
Valerie. Thank you. Don't worry.
You have.
Mysterious person brings me Coke.
I think
I don't think Valerie's here.
no Portal 2 for her. And the time. Oh, wow, it's only been 30 seconds. Okay, I'll reroll. Yeah, for the sake of time, we're only gonna do 1 minute now. Chloe,
I know,
1996, and I just saw. So, just reply and you won.
Woohoo.
No. I was like, what's the mystery hand from the right of the screen? I forget, I can't see you.
Yeah, I got Coke. Richard
All
brought
right.
Richard brought
Okay,
me
so
Coke.
now for the RP.
Ooh, RP
And
giveaway, go!
It's $10. Let's go. Katarzyna again.
Katie! Katie! Katie K! Katie K!
$40 seconds to reply.
She's gone. Aw.
Okay.
Duh. She's raiding. That's what I'm going to be doing later.
I'm not sure how to say this. I'm just gonna say in chat.
Andrew doesn't know how to pronounce it.
No.
Oh, Kennysack?
Okay.
Oceanisack?
They are following us.
I'm bad at this.
Well, it's true. Ditto can look like anyone, so.
Hi, Ditto!
Okay, I guess we'll do another person. 20 more seconds. And we are off.
Hi, Malicious.
Jubba.
Hi, Nate. Hey,
Jubba
everybody.
Wub. You have won.
Jubba Wub. Say something. Oh, he made a face.
We are at 80 viewers right now.
Whoa.
We just gained 20 viewers.
Hey, guys. Portal is already gone, so you got RP.
Yes, let's start the next interview.
So Justin, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. There we go. You're picking. We're ready. Sorry about that.
Here comes the video.
Huh?
Sorry, activating my video.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys see me okay? No?
No. It's
Oh, but now you can.
scrolly wheel. There we go. Oh, and another Teemo hat.
I figured it was the right occasion.
Everyone's
for this.
just making me jealous. That's all.
All the team
It's great.
Well, welcome to What in the World.
Wait, my interview.
So, Justin, can you tell us who in the worlds are you?
Alright, bear with me a little bit. I'm kind of sick, so I'm kind of getting over the flu. So,
Yeah.
But my name is Justin Sabu. I go by Spikemouth in the competitive gaming world. I am one of the top professional Halo coaches, and I compete for Fnatic.
Cool. Oh, I keep skipping between
Alright.
2 pages. Give me a break here, peeps. So obviously you just gave your little spiel. What are all the different types of games and genres of games that you play?
I compete professionally in Halo, and on the side, I've been giving it a go in Call of Duty. But when it comes to gaming, I play just about everything. I mean, I've been seen playing Minecraft, Final Fantasy, anything in the world, I'll play it. I don't care. I just enjoy video games, and you know, I went to school to make them too, so I just enjoy making them and playing them.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I remember you talking about playing Final Fantasy 11 again. That.
I would like to. I just I have a long history with Final Fantasy 11, and where I ended it, I wasn't too happy with where the game went. So
Yeah.
I've since.
Oh, is it laggy? Sorry, guys. Yeah.
No.
What's your favorite game?
My favorite game would have to be Halo. It was back in 2004 when I first started playing the original Halo, and I've just been a fan ever since, and I've always progressed and wanted to be better than everyone else, so I think that game will be forever my all-time favorite.
Cool. I think that was my answer. So how long have you been a gamer?
I have been a gamer since I was born in 1990, so probably around 1991 or 92. It was because when I was born, my parents were given a original NES console, and when I started growing up, they kind of just put a controller in my hands and I was just pressing buttons. So I started with the original Super Mario Brothers, you know, that had Duck Hunt with it and everything.
Yes.
And ever since I was little, I've been playing. So I've gone from generation to generation, started with the NES and worked my way up now to what, you know, PS3 and 360 and soon to be PS4 and the next Xbox.
It's kind of how I started too. My parents didn't know what to do with me, so they're like, "Here's video games. Your brother likes them. You probably like them too." Like,
Much. That's how it worked for me.
as you know, me and Andrew are in Rise Up Gaming, so we always ask everybody, how do you stay so positive in such a an atmosphere that's so negative all the time?
I think it's gotten to a point where I've grown as an individual over the years. I've seen a lot of different places around the world. I've met a lot of different people, and you know, obviously I started off as an amateur or just like a random gamer like everybody else, and then I worked my way up to a professional level, up to playing for Fnatic. And I think it's the fans that support me is my biggest drive in life. Like, they're the reasons why I want to be better than I am today. So I always try to push myself. My fans are always supportive of me, and they're always there for me. And I love everything about all my fans that are there to support myself and the rest of Fnatic. And like I said, that just makes me want to be better every day. So I just keep positive. I know that I'm just gonna keep working hard, and hopefully people are happy with what I'm doing.
Cool.
Definitely.
Sorry.
So, how do you believe you impact the community by being positive?
The Halo community in general started off very unprofessional going into the MLG scene, and then over the years, once you start becoming a professional, you start to grow and learn, how immature it was back in the day, and you just want to do better, not only for yourself but for others around you. There are others that may not have it as good as you do in life. So, there's some people that watch competitive gaming that could possibly be homeless or have illnesses or whatever it may be, and they don't have a stable life like some of the people out there do. And I think that right there just shows that it doesn't matter who you are as a person, you should be able to respect everybody in general rather than just a single individual.
Yes, definitely.
That's such a good answer. So, one quick question. So your Spike Mouth. So what made you choose that as your screen name?
This is an interesting one. I get asked this all the time, and here's the story about it. So back in 2004, when I first started playing Halo, it was when I received my first Xbox. My cousin and I lived together. He was a few years older than me, and he decided to create an Xbox Live account to play Halo 2 online. When he had done so, he had the name Spikemouth for many years before that, and so he was playing on that all the time. And then when he'd go to work, I'd come home from school, and I'd play all the time, all day, every day. And that was just what I did. I played sports and stuff in school as well, but when I came home, it was all Halo. And eventually it got to the point where we needed to have a second name, so he was like, you know what, you keep that one, I'll make a new one. And people started recognizing me as Spikemouth. And I wasn't actually pro or anything at this time. I was just a random gamer that was playing with higher skilled players. So the name just kind of stuck, and I just never bothered to change it because it basically became my name.
Cool.
It's been many years now as Spikemouth. It's interesting.
It is kind of funny. People always ask me, they're like, "So, what's your screen name on this? What's your screen name on this?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's still BuffyBot." Yeah. I started watching that show in 1997, and I haven't changed since. So, if there is one game you think everyone should play, what game would that be?
A lot of the Halo players say this too. It would have to be League of Legends. And I'm not just saying that because Nate's in here, because I see you, Nate. I see you, Nate, in the chat. But it's mainly because once League of Legends started to pick up, I don't know. There was that one point when League of Legends was big, but I didn't follow it. And this was maybe a year and a half ago. And then everyone was talking about it. So I looked into it, and then I started playing it. At first, I didn't find it too interesting because I didn't know what I was doing. But once I actually started learning and I started watching more and watching the Fnatic team compete, I got more and more interested. There's so many different things you can do, and it's never going to be the same result. And that's what I love about it. It's always going to be different. But at the same time, the way Riot Games treats not only their employees, but the community as well, the people who play the game and support it, is just incredible. And the fan base and everything is just amazing. And I wish every company, when they make their games, would like that. You see Halo has the difficulties. We're no longer competitive. We're not at MLG anymore. Or Call of Duty, they have issues going on with the $1 Million Tournament. It's just whatever Riot is doing, it's working, and it'll continue to work for many years to come, and companies need to learn from that. So I think if I had to choose any game, it would have to be League of Legends because of how it's structured.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, we have a few more questions for you, but our other guest is on a tight schedule, so we need to have him come on, and then we'll bring you back on after that.
Is that cool?
Is that good with you?
That is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Just let me know when.
All right. Let me shut out the call.
Are you kicking me now?
You can stay.
You can say it, but you just need to mute your mic.
Oh, okay. Don't mind if I start dancing.
That's
I'll
what
keep my
they
clothes
did
on
to
the
me
way.
last week, and I couldn't stop laughing, and everybody was like, "Why is she laughing?"
I don't know if you saw, but Daka said he would dance for us. Hey, Nate.
What?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Oh, hi there.
Hold on just a second. I'm setting up your screen region because I'm bad. Hold on. And it always puts stupid OBS right on top of it. Hold on. I'm just
That's okay.
2 screens OP. Jeez.
Yes.
Holy crap.
OP for more reasons than one.
Do-do-do. Clicking OK. Making it bigger. And there you are. And now I have to fix Andrew, because apparently Andrew's all messed up. But you can go ahead and start the interview. Go ahead.
All right. So,
Hi everybody.
hey there, Nate. Well, I say Nate, but why don't you? Who in the worlds are you?
Who in the world am I? I am Nate Chatterton, aka Riot Nate.
Awesome. Yes.
Okay. Well,
If you don't follow him on Twitter, we'll have their Twitters in chat in a little bit. So what type of games do you like to play?
Well, I love League of Legends.
I'm
especially
shocked.
ARAMs. I know. Gina, you've never played with me before either, have you?
No.
In fact, everybody on this call, I think I've played League of Legends with. Andrew and I actually go back quite some time, as do Gina and I. But most recently, I'd say in the last 3 or 4 months, it's been ARAM.
Cool.
Yes. All right. Favorite? Oh yeah, I guess that pretty much covers it. But do you have?
Well, I mean, I
other
play
than
other
League of
games
Legends?
too, but
Yes,
yeah.
but other than League of Legends, what's your favorite all-time game?
My favorite all-time game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm really gonna date myself with this one. Well, seeing that I was around when we didn't have computers, when they first came out, Pong was so magical and fantastic, and it kind of prepared me for Asteroids, which was probably still my favorite all-time game. Asteroids is amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So going to that, how long have you been a gamer?
Since I was a wee child, since the early '80s, when I got my first Apple IIe.
Awesome.
And how do you stay so positive in the negative gaming atmosphere?
You don't take anything personally. You remember that people hide behind the internet. A lot of the people who we consider are being trolls are people who just need a hug. So you got to keep that into perspective. And then you also gotta remember a lot of people in the gaming world who don't act positively to other people are people who have either not been treated well themselves or people who feel like that's the only way that they can get attention.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just keeping things in perspective.
Okay. Sorry, me and Andrew are having a Google Docs. We're having a Google Docs argument right now. So that's all.
Google's document quarrel.
But you have to wait till they're done with the complete sentence before it actually shows up. So it's like, gosh, I wish he would say why he's mad at me.
I wasn't mad. Anyway. So, do you believe your actions can change the community?
Yeah, absolutely. I think diffusing situations in a positive way is always the best form of action. If you don't know how to do that, just ignoring and not paying attention to the negativity doesn't feed into it. I think where people who are negative and toxic win is when you react in a way that feeds it and gives them that glorification and gratification of, hey, I was able to get a reaction out of somebody. To me, people who are trolls and people who are toxic are a lot like people who write computer viruses. They don't necessarily do it to do harm. They do it to see how far it's going to go.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah.
So we normally ask why did you choose your screen name, but I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite screen name you've ever had?
Oh my gosh. I think my favorite one I've ever had, because it's a play on words in 2 different languages, is Chongal, which is spelled Jeongal. So in English it looks like this Jeongal. It means scorpion in Korean, and I jungle Skarner in League of Legends, so it was really cool. And with that said, though, I think Evil Incarnate was a very close second.
I was gonna say that was probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's the one I'll always remember you by.
That's the one that's actually the reason why I wanted to ask you. Right there, that's all.
My creativity though with the Chongal. I mean, come on, guys.
Yes, definitely.
I would ask you if you think there's a game that everybody should play once, but I think I know what your answer is going to be.
I think a game, like online game or just game in general?
Game in general.
Yeah, just in general.
Game in general. Rock, paper, scissors. I think it's the hardest game in the world. No. Actually, I don't want to pinpoint a game. I would say a game that somebody should play all the time is a game that gives them satisfaction, and a sense of accomplishment, and a game that teaches something. I mean, League of Legends is a lot of fun, but part of the reason why it's so fun and games like that are so fun is because your level of gameplay, especially when matchmaking works well, is still a really good environment for you to learn how to communicate and how to do teamwork and how to coordinate your hands and your eyes and the skills of the different champions. And that's something that goes across from somebody who may be negative elo, clear up to somebody who is 3,000 elo. There's always something to be learned, and I think that a game that does that for you, a game that is going to help you with a positivity in life, is that game that you should be playing. And in fact, a true fact is some places in Asia actually use League of Legends in the schools to teach communication and teamwork.
Wow.
That's cool.
Crazy.
Today I learned.
I want that.
Yeah, seriously.
Who doesn't want that class, right? I don't want to teach that class. I'm not that great at League. But ARAM? Yeah. Yeah, no.
I was going to say.
I've played plenty of ARAM with you, and Andrew's like, yeah, dude.
I love it when Nate goes, I don't know how to play this character. That's when you're like, God, we're going to lose. Like,
don't worry. I'll just luckily get random Nidalee and we'll win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, let's be honest. If I get Heimerdinger or Maokai, Skarner or Nocturne, the chances are super high my team's going to win.
Yep.
So.
On to...
All right, hit me with something else. What else?
All right. So, now on a more serious note, the whole thing we're doing right now is Cystic Fibrosis Foundation charity event, and why don't you explain a little reason why it started out?
Okay, so not everybody knows this, but people who've followed me on Twitter last year, earlier on in the year, know that my son, who lives in Ohio with my ex-wife, has cystic fibrosis. And he was diagnosed when he was 11 months old. He's now 7. Actually, he will be 7 years old on St. Patrick's Day, which is this Sunday. Basically, for the viewers out there who don't know what cystic fibrosis is it's a genetic disease that both parents have to be a carrier. And surprisingly, 1 out of 10 people is a carrier for this. So you have a 25% chance that your child could either be a not carrier or have it, and you have a 50% chance that your child will at least be a carrier. What it does is it affects the proteins in the 7th chromosome in your DNA, which deals with salt transfer within your body. Salt is extremely important for your body because it helps it helps the viscosity of the fluids within your body. The only ones that aren't affected by cystic fibrosis are blood, urine, and spinal fluid. So with that being said, cystic fibrosis is named that way because of what it does to the pancreas. It makes it very, very hard like a rock, and it's covered in cysts. And your pancreas does a couple things for you. One of the most important things it does is it creates insulin. The other thing is in order to survive by absorbing fat and protein, which is absorbed in your intestines, not in your stomach, you have to have specific enzymes that are created by your pancreas in order to do that. The ducts from the pancreas become closed so that those enzymes do not make it into the intestines. So these children and young adults who have cystic fibrosis end up needing to take a supplement every time they eat anything that has fat in it or protein in it. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are all fat-soluble vitamins. They have to have extra of that. They have to have extra iron in their diet. And then not just the pancreas is affected, but the entire immune system is, mainly lungs. So as we should all know, your lungs have cilia, which are like these little fingers that are in there. Every time you breathe in smoke or dust or a germ or whatever, they help push things out so that you can cough them out or breathe them back out. People who are affected with cystic fibrosis, their lungs get so sticky inside that the cilia get glued down, and oftentimes the cilia completely dies, and then they slowly start to drown on this mucus. Almost everybody with cystic fibrosis whose lungs are affected at any given time has at least a staph infection in their lungs, if not something even worse. So their lung function really, really goes down. And unfortunately, there is no cure for cystic fibrosis, nor is there any government lobbying for fundraising, because it only affects about 35,000 people in the U.S. and worldwide only about 75,000. The reason why the number is so low is because it's a very life-shortening disease. Life expectancy can be anywhere from a few months to 35 years old, because there is no cure.
And that's why we are trying to raise money for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Hope to find a cure.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's definitely something that they think can be cured. They're very progressive with the research that they're doing for medications that help alleviate the symptoms. My son, on any given day when he is healthy, well, first of all, he's always going to look healthy until he progresses more in age. But on the outside, these kids, for the most part, look like normal functioning children. It doesn't affect their brain. It doesn't affect anything else like that. However, pneumonia or a common cold could end their life very quickly. Not always, but it definitely happens quite often. So, with that being said, different medications that they have, like my son takes at least 9 a day just to stay alive. But different medications that they have do things like put salt water into their lungs to help make their lungs moist again. They take ibuprofen so that they don't have the swelling. A lot of times they have pancreatitis, which is like a constant stomach ache because their pancreas hurts. And in order to have the intestines absorb the enzymes that they have to take, they usually are on a very high dosage of an antacid so that their stomach doesn't absorb and destroy those enzymes by the time that they get down there. So there's a lot of these like little maintenance things. Back in the day when we didn't have the technology that we have now, a lot of parents of kids with cystic fibrosis would have to make this cupping motion with their hands and beat on their chests and beat on their sides and beat on their back. And I actually had to do this for my son for a long time until we learned that there's actually a machine that is called the vest. It's a vest that has a couple air tubes hooked onto it that goes into a pump unit that is computerized, and you set different frequencies, and it actually shakes their body to shake up all the junk in their lungs, and then it encourages them to cough in between every single cycle. And my son on any given day does this for 15 minutes at a time, 3 times per day, just to keep his lungs as clear as they can possibly be. And then there's a lot of things like with asthma that asthma patients take that kids with cystic fibrosis have to take as well. Like, they have rescue inhalers with albuterol and that sort of thing too.
That I had in personal information time. I had an aunt who has cystic fibrosis. Of course, like, my parents are both in their 60s now, so this was years ago. And like back then, like when it was, I mean, we're talking like this was probably like 50 years ago. That, I mean, she had to go through all this, and like they didn't have any of that kind of stuff. And like just to hear what like what they used to do as to what they do now, like it's kind of mind-boggling to think of, well, 50 years ago this is where they were, this is where they are now.
Right.
That's hands down the reason why we do charitable things for cystic fibrosis, because the money directly goes to making things like this better and
Exactly.
finding out things. So it's but you're kind of answering our questions without us asking you. This is awesome.
Well, there's they didn't even realize what caused cystic fibrosis until the mid 80s. I'm really glad that we're doing this, that we have so many viewers right now on this too, because getting the word out about what cystic fibrosis is a very important thing for me in my family. And there's another term that people will use for it. It's called 65 roses. It actually came from the doctor who helped discover what causes cystic fibrosis had a child with cystic fibrosis that couldn't say it. They thought that their mom was saying 65 roses. So you'll see a lot of foundations out there that work with the CFF that will have that within their name.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going back to our questions.
Hit me.
Shoo.
Am I going too fast for you guys?
No.
No. You've been explaining everything very well. And
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone is seeing that the reasons to donate, and hopefully you can click that donation button down below. It's an image. Just click that, and it'll take you straight to the link, and you can donate. So please do.
Pretty please. And
awesome. Now,
what?
yeah, I'm kind of looking at the chat, and it looks like we've got some people in the chat that have either family members or girlfriends with, or boyfriend or somebody that they know with cystic fibrosis. So I just want to do a shout out to them that, I really appreciate, and I know all of Rise Up appreciates you guys attending this and watching this podcast. So thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely. I feel for everybody. I've had to go through my own personal medical hells in life to get to where I am, and I just I don't know, all the feels. I just I don't know how anybody, I know what I went through was awful and still is awful. I don't know if I'm strong enough person to have gone through some of the things that even your son goes through on a daily basis. So it's kind of a miracle anyway, So we did have one last final happy note question.
Yes. Happiness is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is your favorite League of Legends champion? Now, you said Skarner. Is that your overall, has that always been your favorite, or?
Skarner is my favorite to play. I like him because he is game-changing with his ult. His AoE damage is fantastic. He's a great jungler. I love jungling. But I think my overall favorite champion... Wow. I'd say my overall favorite is Nocturne. I think his design, his mechanics, his ultimate, his sphere, everything about Nocturne is... I'm a Noxus guy. I love Noxus. I know I'm evil. When I was little, I liked Darth Vader. I was so mad, you know, that people thought he was a bad guy. Maybe that says something bad about me. I don't know. But Nocturne is definitely my overall all-time favorite champion, even though I'm not that great at him. Darkness. Darkness.
Hello, Tiza. Hello, people in chat who are new and coming in. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Well, we know you're on a tight schedule and all that.
So we thank you very much for coming on the show tonight.
Well, you know, keeping the servers up worldwide is
Yeah.
What people don't know is, because they're watching the stream right now, League of Legends isn't currently going on because Nate's talking with us right now.
Is there stuff going on with the server?
No. Thankfully, no.
I mean,
And then we'd
my
get blamed
tester.
for it. Well, you guys had to interview Nate, and then the servers went down. Like,
You know what? You know what's funny is a lot of you who know me or follow me on Twitter know that I do a lot of world traveling for Riot. And the funniest thing is I always get blamed whenever I'm somewhere else in the world for the servers going down. The thing is I need to say this online. I need to say this for everybody. It's not me keeping them up there. It's my team. It's the NOC. It's the Network Operations Center. It's
blame
those
them.
guys working. No, don't bug them. Thank them for working so hard. You guys get really frustrated when you can't play the game. You know what? We're gamers too, and we play the game, and we're even more frustrated because we want to be playing the game. We don't want to be fixing the servers. The servers should just always work. But, you know, when you've got, you know, people working or playing on the servers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're bound to break. But it's not always.
I don't know anybody who
Check
does
your
that.
EA wish that too.
Oh,
no comment.
good answer. So, yeah, just tell everybody where they can follow you and all of your awesome tweets and stuff. And other than that, I think we're going to switch back over to Mr. Justin and
That sounds good.
all that jazz and let you get back to work.
All right, sounds good. So you can follow me on Twitter. My official Twitter for Riot Games is @RiotNate. That's RiotNate. And if you want to see my food and talk about things that are gluten-free and tigers and kittens, you can follow me @RobotWizardMan. That's @RobotWizardMan.
And Fido Bears, right?
Oh yeah, well I post a lot of Fido bears because you know Rob Fido is a polar bear.
Indeed he is.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for doing this charity. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for coming.
bye, Nate.
Absolutely. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, yep. Everything's messed up. Hold on.
Apparently
and
Shockwave crashed. Flash, why you do this to me?
why can't I just have these screen regions be the right thing all the time? You know, it would just
'Cause I'm
make
too
my life
awesome.
so much easier. And see, now Andrew's all messed up. Well, at least I have Justin, right? Oh, who just got up and walked away. There we go.
Hey there.
Hold on.
Hello there.
Oh, goodness, I'm messing everything up today.
Welcome back.
Hold on. No one can see you guys right now.
Oh, okay.
Nope, wants to see this anyway.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, we're all set now.
Oh man, that's right. I have a mirror. Oh man, I didn't pay attention to that. I just like gave it away. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Well, they just know
Well,
we're able
technically,
to...
you...
Okay, so back to what we were talking about before, everybody. This is Justin, if you guys remember.
Hello.
And he was the random voice you guys were hearing while we were talking to Nate. So, back to talking about Fnatic. How did all of that? How did becoming part of Team Fnatic and all that start out for you?
It was 2 years ago, and I was a part of a team originally called Active Rush. It was a professional Halo team, but at the time we were also a part of VVV Gaming, which is another U.S. gaming organization, and it come down to like where I guess it's not that things didn't work out, but I ended up being released from Active Rush, and I went on to look for another team, and I got an offer from a team that ended up being known as Classic, which is a really well-known team in the Halo community. I think, we ended up finishing in the top 3 overall, I think. So, and we wanted to look at our opportunities out there, and I had run into somebody from Fnatic. I think it was another player, and I think they were from the European team, the console team at the time. And we spoke to them, so I reached out to them. Reached out to their player manager. I sent him a long, lengthy business letter and a proposal. And after that, we spoke for about 2 weeks off and on through Skype and stuff like that, and emails and such. And then we finally struck a deal. And after 2 weeks, it became official, and that we were going to be the first console North American team for Fnatic. And it's been almost 2 years now, and I've loved every moment of it. I've learned so much from being able to be a part of Fnatic, and it's cool because, I mean, everyone in Fnatic, it's just one giant family, and it's a business, but we all watch out for each other. Like, they watch out for us all the time, and they're just awesome people to get to know, and they've taught me so much. I think I've grown 100% as an individual and as a business person by being part of Fnatic. So it's overall, I just love everything about the experience I've had so far, and I'm really grateful for everything that Fnatic has done for me.
You got some fans in chat.
Hello, everyone.
What does a Call of Duty and Halo coach consist of? Like, what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
So it varies based on the game. So for Halo, it's basically Halo is set up to where there are weapons that spawn on the map. So think of it kind of like Baron or Dragon in League of Legends. It comes up after a certain time after you kill it. But with the weapons in Halo, it's after you pick up. Rockets would be 3 minutes, sniper rifle would be 2 minutes, and in Halo 3 got a little more complicated because you could mess up those times by picking them up early, so you could choose when they respawn. So basically, you're just kind of like an actual coach. You kind of direct the team. You help them catch things that they don't catch by looking at it on their own screen. You kind of help position the teammates, who's got whose help at what situation. You're just the 5th player without the controller. You're overlooking everybody, and you're making sure they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing. If there's something that's coming up and they don't realize it, that's when I start yelling at them and smacking them in the back of the head. You're like, hey, this is going on. You got to do this. Like, there have been situations before, and in a lot of the matches you'll see, like, for instance, we played a team called Instinct back in Columbus in 2012. Probably the biggest match in Halo history. And when they do the listen-ins, you could definitely hear, how I communicate with my team. It's basically making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and don't get too focused at one target. And with Call of Duty is a bit different. So Call of Duty is new to me. I played it competitively back for Call of Duty 4, but for Black Ops 2, it's completely new because now they have the score streaks. And from what I've kind of learned for that is, it's kind of the same, kind of help position your team, but instead of the weapon times, you're mainly focusing on the score streaks. You're kind of guessing realistically of what your other team's going to be having at what time for score streaks. So therefore, if you can avoid a Hellstorm missile or anything like that, or be in perfect position to avoid that. So I'm still new at that. I'm still trying to get all that down and learn more stuff for Call of Duty. But, we have a tournament coming up next month in Halo, so we'll be back. We've been doing both, so it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But next month we'll be in Nashville, Tennessee to compete in the Arena Gaming League for Halo. And so right now I'm focusing a little bit more on the Halo side to make sure that we're ready to go.
Cool. So like, I'll be honest, like last night I was like, I need to know more about Justin before I interview him tomorrow. So I just like Googled you. So like that's where all these questions are coming from. By the way, there's a lot of information about you.
I know. Growing up, I always thought, I was like, how cool would it be if somebody could just type in my name and tons of stuff would pop up. And I've gotten to that point where like I can just Google myself and like my whole life's there on Google, like hundreds of pages. So it's awesome, and I never thought it would ever turn into this from just by playing a video game. So I'm greatly amazed by all that.
So for you personally, what is it like to be part of a team that's one of the best in the world?
It took a while for it to hit, honestly. At first, it was when we went to Anaheim of 2011, and all of a sudden we were the underdogs going into the event, and then all of a sudden we came out of nowhere and got third and just took down all of these top teams. And then I started seeing the show of support from not only Fnatic, but from fans around the world that aren't necessarily into Halo. Like, you know, in parts of like Asia and, you know, Africa and such, they may not follow Halo, but just because we're a part of Fnatic, they support us. And it's been great. You know, I have fans reaching out to me all the time. Just the other day, I had a lengthy conversation with somebody from Pakistan who's a huge fan of Fnatic, and more so of mine as well. And it's great because you look at people that are from these third world countries that reach out to me, and that's just mind-blowing to me that people care that greatly about not only Fnatic, but the players inside of Fnatic. I'm truly appreciative of everything they do for me. So it was around then when it really hit me. It's like, holy crap, I'm like kind of big in the esports world, and I still don't necessarily see myself as being that big. I always see myself as being kind of like the underdog in a way. Like, I always need to prove myself. I always want to work harder to be better. So I never see myself as the best or anything like that. It just makes me strive more to want to win and be better every day.
Again, another stellar answer. So what did okay, so I just briefly like skimmed across this, and then I was like, I have to ask him about that. So what's this about you being on a reality show?
Okay, so this was the Fnatic has been huge. Like, if I had to compare it, Fnatic and reality show was like the top two gaming moments of my entire life. So the reality show came like this. It started with, there was a show called The Controller, and they did it for like Beano Murray Productions. They do MTV shows like The Real World and The Challenges, and they do The Kardashian Show. They do hundreds of different TV shows, right? So it came down to where they were going to host a season 2. I saw season 1 and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. It wasn't too great. You know, my friends were on there, and, you know, I thought watching it for them was awesome because I got to see them compete and stuff. And it came up for season 2, and thousands of gamers started like put in their applications and started auditioning for it. And I didn't think I was going to get it. I honestly don't see myself as being that big, so like I was like, oh, whatever. So I said, what the hell? I'll throw my name in the hat. So I did it. I threw in my application, and it only took like 30 minutes, and they instantly reached out to me, and they're like, fill out this application. And it was a huge application. It was like 10 pages. I was like, oh, okay. And this was on like a Friday. So I got it in, finished it, and sent it back to him right away. It took me like 2 hours to fill out. And by Monday, I already had an appointment with a psychologist. By Wednesday, I was going to the doctors for my physicals and all my exams and stuff. And by that next Friday, all of a sudden, hey, look, you're being casted for the show, and you beat out 4,000 other people. Wow. It's like, holy crap. So that was insane. I did not think that. And like when I got the call, I was like, wait, is this real right now? Like, awesome. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into because they made me go through this extensive psychology exam and like all these different tests. I had to have meetings with like psychologists. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So I fly down, and all of a sudden cameras are thrown in my face. Now it's a different type of experience when you go into a tournament and cameras are on you, and you're on a set and cameras are on you. Like, I was like, this is all new to me. So I went in there, and FPS Russia, who's a famous YouTuber, was on there, and he was going to be the host, and instantly throws a shotgun in my hand, and he's like, hit that target, and here's a sniper rifle, hit that target. And I was like, oh god, okay, looks like I'm just shooting things all up. So the point of the show was that for the world's top gamers, it was myself, Optic Hex, FaZe Temper, and XJaws, all big time YouTubers and gamers in the world, and we competed against each other with military counterparts. So my teammate was a reconnaissance marine sniper in Spec Ops, so he was a real life sniper, and it was kind of crazy and intimidating because he was huge. So he had to teach me how to use the real weapons and blow up the targets, while in return I had to teach him how to play the video game. So, and the video game was Medal of Honor, which I had not been aware of at the time. It was a new Medal of Honor coming out, and it didn't play too well because it was in the beta stage. So I did my best, and unfortunately I ended up losing in the finals. I made a huge comeback from early on, because early on I was in dead last, and then I made a huge comeback, got second, and then lost in the finals. And then it aired on Machinima Prime YouTube channel, and all of a sudden, like, millions of people tuned in and just watched it, and I was getting responses from all over the world, from many different people, some positive, but a lot of hate. I think it's more so like, I kind of laughed at a lot of that hate that I received, because it's just trolling. That's what YouTube is. Like, you go on a YouTube video for gaming, and odds are 10 people on there out of like 20 are trolling. So it was kind of funny to see what a lot of the people came up with, and I just kind of took it with a grain of salt. I was like, you know, whatever. And I loved all the support that I got from not only the Fnatic fans, but from people who didn't even know me, who didn't follow competitive gaming. So all of that in general, I think overall for that month, it was 2.2 billion views, because it was at the same time as a Halo show that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So to think that millions of people tuned in to watch me compete against 4 others to blow stuff up and try to win $50,000 was just insane, and I loved every bit of it. Working with Unima Murray Productions and Machinima was mind-blowing alone, but not only that, but the people that I got to meet on there. I made so many new friends, and it's just been insane. And now I go to an event, like for instance, I'm going to go to PAX next week, but people will point me out now, and they're like, oh, you were that kid from the controller, and it's like, yeah. And when that show aired, my town was like really appreciative of that, because I mentioned I was from Salisbury, Mass, and stuff like that. And then like I did local interviews in my paper, like the newspaper, and I did all these interviews around town, and all of a sudden every surrounding town knows who I am. So I'll walk into like a Walmart and somebody will point me out, or like I'll have fans in town and stuff, or kids that, you know, go to high school at the high school I went to will reach out to me and be like, how did you do this? I'm a big fan. And it's just been incredible to see the support that I've received from being on this show and doing competitive gaming and stuff like that. And I'm really grateful for it, and I loved everything about it. So that was my little reality TV thing. I'm hoping to eventually do another show of some point. Since then, I've gone on and been working with a talent agency. I'm looking into acting, as well as getting on a couple of other reality shows. I have a lot of, like, one of my best friends, he's like a brother to me, is CT from The Real World. So it's cool because we work with the same people, and I've been able to do so much. Like one time I went to like this party with like Us Weekly, and it was like a rooftop MTV party. It's just, wow. All of a sudden it was like another bar had been raised, and I was like, this isn't me. Like, this is so new to me.
You're like, I just play video games. Like, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah. And how like these celebrities are now reaching out to us. Like for instance, the kid XJaws that was on the show with me a couple of weeks ago, he was hanging out with Justin Bieber, and it's insane to see that now we're looked at as one of them. Like, although we may not make as much money or whatever it may be, but they kind of accept that we play video games professionally or make money by doing it. So I've loved every bit of it, and I can't say thank you enough to everyone that supported me and helped me get to where I am today.
Oh, that was nice. I guess my last question was, you said that, you know, you guys are starting to do a little bit more Call of Duty stuff now. Is there a huge difference between like Halo and Call of Duty as far as competitive first-person shooter goes?
Yeah, and we found out the hard way by going into it, because there's different types of game types, as well as, you know, the mechanics are different. You know, Call of Duty, you point and you shoot at somebody and they're going to die in a couple of shots. With Halo, you have to have a lot of precision, and not saying that Call of Duty doesn't have that, but, you know, it takes 5 shots or 4 shots with a battle rifle to kill somebody, 5 shots with a DMR, whatever it may be. Like Halo Reach was pretty hard when it came to having bloom, because you really had to be accurate and you really had to time your shots. In Call of Duty, not so much. You can hold down the right trigger and pretty much everyone runs around with an SMG, so you're gonna die pretty much instantly. So, but it's similar in mechanics for the most part, but it was definitely a huge change. But the way we saw it was like, if you're good at one console shooter, you're gonna be good at another one after a certain amount of time of practice. So it's been an interesting transition, but going into the next month, we're gonna be focusing more on Halo, because we do have a major tournament coming up. We actually skipped out on going to Dallas this past weekend for MPD. We didn't feel prepared, as well as Fnatic didn't see if, like, overall the whole organization came together and we're like, we're not sure if we're really prepared. We've only been playing for about a month, and we had a roster change as well. So we were like, you know what, let's hold off. Let's focus on this Halo tournament coming up, and then we'll work on it from there. So that's going to be an interesting thing to look at, because we're going to be playing not only Halo but Call of Duty at the same time. So it's going to be a lot of practice, and hopefully we can do it.
Cool.
Definitely.
Well, we all wish you the best of luck, of course.
Yes.
And go ahead, Andrew.
Sorry, go ahead. You can go ahead.
No, go.
Well, we want, on behalf of Rise Up Gaming and the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, we'd like to thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for having me, as well as I want to thank Rise Up Gaming for everything that they're doing. For, you know, what you guys do is unlike anyone else in the world, and to see that you guys are trying to stop the hate and, you know, do all the stuff for charities and such like that is huge and takes a lot to do, a lot of work, commitment. So I want to thank all you guys for being able to manage that and put all your time and effort into that, because, I mean, you guys are doing something amazing here, and it's only going to grow bigger for you guys. So.
Oh, thanks. I don't know what to say to that. I don't take compliments well. So we try really hard, and with help of everybody, especially, I mean, the 59 people in chat. I mean, I you know, and people like you, Justin. It's we're changing, and I could see it in the 5 months that I've been in Rise Up. I mean, gosh, within Rise Up, the people that are in it who are changing. So it is working. So we just gotta stick together.
Yes.
That's right. You may not change a million people all at once, but that one person matters more than anything. So if you can even change just one person's attitude towards, you know, how they treat people and such, like, that's huge.
Yeah.
Definitely.
As far as I know, that's the end of our show. Unless you want to add anything, Andrew.
No, but we are going to be doing some more giveaways.
Yeah.
So, gonna mess up your screen regions. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I've
given up on the screen regions.
A couple of shout outs and such.
No, go ahead. Give shout outs and tell
my
everybody where
closing.
they can find you and all that jazz. And now I'm just gonna I'm gonna really be derpy with the screen region right now. I just give up on life right now. Like, this is the worst. Oh goodness. Andrew, I can't. I don't even. No, I can't. Here.
I'm sorry.
It's better if I just do this and then fix it.
I see my name.
Well, I'll do. Hold on. Fix this one first. Properties. Not Google Chrome. Select subregion. 1 second. 1 second. I promise I got this. I got this. There, Justin. You can do your shout outs.
Alright, thanks. So basically, to start, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has supported me from the beginning until today. You know, that's my family, my friends, my girlfriend especially. All the fans out there, even if you're not a fan and just support what I do, I thank all of you for all your support, because it means a lot to me, and it helps me want to push myself even further and be better each and every day. So thank you to all of you for that. Currently as well, I just announced recently I'm working on a YouTube full-time. So my channel is up. It's SpikeMouth TV. So you can subscribe to me there and check out all my videos. There's gonna be a lot of content on Halo, Call of Duty, Minecraft even. That's gonna be a big one for me. Just about everything. I'm playing just about every game, so that's gonna be something new to me as a competitive player. So it's gonna be awesome. As well as that, I want to say that you can follow me on Twitter at FanaticSpike. That's the best way to get a hold of me. You can talk to me at any time. I respond usually to all the tweets. I try my best at least to talk to everyone that reaches out to me. So if you guys have ever any questions or anything like that, feel free to tweet me. I don't know. You guys can add me on anything you want. Honestly, I add people on everything: Steam, Skype, Facebook, anything. So if you guys find me, Google me, because it'll pop up one way or another. So, but other than that, I also want to give a big thanks to Fnatic and the management and all the players on Fnatic. What you guys have been able to do for myself and the Halo team, as well as every other player on Fnatic, has been amazing. And I don't think words can express enough how much we appreciate it for what you guys do for us as players. So thank you guys for that. Thank you all of you at Rise Up for having me on the show today. Let's see what else. I feel like there's something missing. Being thrown on the spot like this. I don't know. If I have anything, I'll just say it on Twitter or something. So, but there is a lot of YouTube content coming out soon. I will be at PAX East next week. If you guys want to find me there and come up to me, I'm always willing to meet new people. So that's about it, I guess. My YouTube channel. It's been slacking this week, but next week full time again. So expect lots of videos. So
Awesome.
thank you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Should I end this call now? Should I end this, or what am I doing? Can I like creep over here in the corner or something?
Well, I don't know if you all remember. I did tell you all that if you hear my voice, I mean something serious is about to go down. Before I do that, I do want to tell you, Justin, I appreciate from the bottom of my heart for you coming on the show and just being overall my friend, man. I actually get to fanboy out with you because I have been a longtime Fnatic fan. My favorite League of Legends player used to be the middle for Fnatic. So you're one of the few moments I get to fanboy out with anything because so I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to you for coming on and enjoying the show with us.
Well, thank you for having me on, and you and I talk a lot, about Rise Up and everything as well, and to see how far you've come, not only as an individual but with Rise Up and how much it's grown, is just incredible. And I know, it's just gonna keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know. You're gonna have to start hiring some people. It's gonna get pretty big soon. So.
So with that said, in honor of Justin right now, since y'all can't hear me, that means something serious is about to go down. It's giveaway time. Andrew, get ready for the giveaway.
Right.
We're going to type the word banana, all in big letters. Everybody in the chat but me and Zayberg. I expect to see the word banana being typed out by everybody. Go, go, go.
No, not yet.
Wait.
I have to reopen the...
What was that, Justin?
Does everybody know how to spell it?
They have that really annoying, awful Gwen Stefani song for that.
Oh, you know what I always watched? Is there was a banana video about Despicable Me where they fought over a banana and then there was an apple. That was amazing. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up on YouTube. It's the greatest. They fight over a banana and it's the best.
Just so you all know, this next 2 prizes I'm giving away right now has been donated by Famous Ivan here in chat, so he can't win it either. So yeah, me, Ivan, and Zayberg cannot win this.
Banana.
Type out banana for the next 3 minutes while I give thanks for the people that came. Thank you, Tally, for a retweet of our stream and coming into stream and saying hello to us. Thank you, CC Biatch, for coming in. Longtime friend of mine. Welcome to the stream and hope you're enjoying everything. Thank you, The Rock, Jubwub, Forza, everybody. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing up. Make sure, do not be scared to hit that pretty button down there and donate some money for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Everybody, from now until the 5 o'clock p.m. sound tomorrow. At 5 p.m. tomorrow, the competition ends to win a Teemo hat. So whoever donates the most money from now until 5 o'clock tomorrow will win a Teemo hat from Rise Up Gaming and Famous Ivan. You
Can't
can see
go wrong
Justin
with
Timo hat.
Timo hat. Can't
That's
go
the
wrong.
hat we're giving away. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Type in banana. I don't care if you have conversations, whatever. I want to see
Towley?
banana constantly.
You know what's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna say it. It's not just gonna be me.
She has a good boob day. Guys are making
1
me
minute.
I want to
blush.
say something different.
1 minute.
1 minute.
So you all know, this is for a Soraka banana that was given away at the IPL 4 last year and the World Championships for League of Legends. It says League of Legends on it. It's just a banana, a little foam banana. It's pretty awesome.
Banana.
Drum
Okay.
roll and giveaway, Andrew. Let's do this.
Gina, give me a drum roll.
I'm bad at this.
And the winner is not following
Oh,
us.
here comes.
The
Oh,
winner is not following us. You are that guy. Tell us who the guy is.
Let's see. Hold on, the Skype is covering it. Drunk Turtle X.
Aw, drunk turtle. Come on.
Well, hold on.
Follow-
Oh wait, no. It says following status uncertain. Let me reload. And not following. Okay.
Not following.
New person. Drum roll. Okay. It really does like Brett.
No!
How's-
Screw Brett.
Reroll
Okay,
again. He's already
reroll.
won 4 times.
Has it been 4 times?
Yes.
Sage Nightmare.
Say something in chat.
Sage
Sage Nightmare. Do it.
You
Do
have
it
1 minute.
now. Sage's other personality. Right. Banana.
30 seconds.
Yes,
there
if-
it is.
if you
Wait. She just
Okay,
they
there we
said
go.
wait.
Sage, you have won the Soraka banana.
have- So rock up banana.
you know, I got a few things that I'm working on myself, and teaming up with Steel Series on this. I think we need to get Rise Up involved in that. I got a few Steel Series things.
I mean,
But
you can holler
It's
at
a
the- after this
banana and it
conversation.
says League of Legends on it.
All right.
you know, I probably then want to incorporate the people that do donate. So, do you have a list of the people that are donating?
Yes,
Mhm.
Ghosty Crew does have the list, and oh yeah, by the way, we have hit the $300 mark for donations in the last
Yay.
24 hours.
Yay!
305 in donations. So
Awesome.
Sage, you have won something. I'm going on to the next giveaway.
All right.
$10 an RP card. A $10 RP card. Keyword it with. Let's use Cowley. Keyword it with Cowley.
Callie?
Cowley.
Oh, Tally. Okay. I was like. And
Goodness
go.
gracious.
Type in Cowley. Make sure that you show how you typed it, because you know you're not always.
The best of speller. You're the best of speller. Andrew,
I'm
you're
also
so
a
good
speller.
at spelling.
I'm so good at
See?
spelling.
See, he completely misspelled it.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Callie. Tally. I don't know why he put that word. So Callie.
That is hilarious.
Wait, what?
And Towerly. The
Oh.
gentleman that's in the stream.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's a
I
noob.
heard Tally.
It's okay.
And now the chat's moving too fast, I can't copy and paste. Come on. Copy. Okay.
Are you resetting it?
Yes, I'm resetting it, so you need to say it again.
Towerly.
Tawoli.
Did I say it pronunciate it very better that time?
Say it
Yes.
like you're from Indiana.
Yeah, I can't say it like I'm from New Orleans. I apologize.
Say it like you're from my area. Towelly
Yeah.
is the way they
You
would
can start
say
saying
it.
it like you're from my area. My area, though, like we don't say our R's. We don't say a lot of things. So I don't even know how it would turn out.
You could say it from my area and call it Tally.
No, that's just how you misspell it and don't listen. That's.
Are you gonna answer Will's question?
Did I miss
With or
it?
without the capitals? What's going on?
It doesn't matter. It can be
Okay.
all or
There you go.
none.
Just Tawali. 2 minutes. Tawali.
Not tally. Stop it.
Actually, what else do I got here?
What?
Type it. Don't say it.
There were some things that I had. Hold on.
Type it for the love of God. Type it to Rev.
I sent you a message here on Skype
All right.
anyway, Justin, so type it, and then I'll let you know if we can do it now or not. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Towie.
$10.
CC. Oh
How many
God.
people do we currently have? We have 20 people currently applicable to win.
I think you
Without
can do
the
that, right?
exclamation mark, bully.
Yeah.
Have to be following.
Yes, you must be
Ladies and
following.
gentlemen, you know the rules of most streams. Got to be following our channel.
Yes.
Much better.
Fine,
Mixie.
fine.